Every morning, thousands of Honda owners hear this exact rattling noise for a split second. Most mechanics will sell you a $1,200 timing chain job, but the truth? You might be killing your engine yourself every time you pour oil into it. Many owners think putting thick 5W40 oil gives better protection for a noisy engine, but in most modern Hondas, that heavy syrup is a death sentence for your VTEC system. Here is the brutal truth about Honda tolerances, and why the wrong choice will cost you thousands of canes. First, let's understand what the numbers mean. Think of engine oil like pancake syrup in two different situations. The first number, 0W or 5W, cold syrup. Pull a bottle of syrup from the fridge. Cold, thick, pours slow. That's your oil on a cold morning before the engine warms up. The W stands for winter. A 0W oil pours faster in the cold than a 5W oil. Faster flow means oil reaches your bearings and cam journals sooner in those first critical seconds after you start the car. That's the entire job of the first number. The second number, 20, 30, 40. Warm syrup. Now put that syrup bottle on a warm stove. It thins out. Oil does the same thing as your engine heats up. At full operating temperature, around 212 degrees Fahrenheit, a 20 grade oil is thinner than a 30 grade, which is thinner than a 40 grade. Thinner at heat means slightly less cushion between moving metal parts. The second number tells you how much cushion the oil holds onto once everything is up to temperature. Why does Honda recommend 0W20? If you open your owner's manual, chances are you'll see one recommendation, 0W20. So why do so many experienced mechanics suggest something different once these engines start aging? The answer is simple. Honda's recommendation is based on the conditions they expect the average owner to drive in: a healthy engine, regular maintenance, and normal operating conditions. In those situations, 0W20 works exactly as intended. But here's the question most owners never ask. What happens after 100,000 miles? Or if you spend every summer sitting in stop-and-go traffic, tow anything, or live where temperatures regularly climb above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. An engine with 10,000 miles and an engine with 180,000 miles are no longer operating under the same conditions. Internal clearances change, heat cycles add up, driving habits vary. Yet the oil recommendation printed in the manual usually stays the same. That doesn't automatically mean 0W20 is the wrong oil. It means you need to understand why Honda recommends it, and when your real-world driving conditions might justify considering another viscosity that's approved for your engine. But here's where things get interesting. The same oil that's an excellent choice for one Honda owner can be a poor choice for another. It all comes down to mileage, climate, and how the vehicle is driven. So let's start with Honda's factory recommendation. 0W20, where it protects and where it starts to struggle. When it comes to cold weather, 0W20 is the clear winner. The 0W means it stays thinner at low temperatures than 5W30, allowing it to flow through the engine much faster during a cold start. That means critical components like the VTEC system, timing chain tensioner, and cam journals receive oil sooner. If you live somewhere that regularly sees freezing mornings, that's a real advantage because the first 30 seconds after startup are when most engine wear happens. The faster the oil gets there, the better the protection. There's another benefit too, fuel economy. Because 0W20 creates less internal resistance inside the engine, Honda can squeeze a little more efficiency out of every tank of gas. The difference isn't huge, but over a year of driving, it can add up to around 2 or 3/10 of a mile per gallon. So if your Honda has less than 80,000 miles, spends most of its time on the highway, and you live in a moderate climate, Honda's recommendation makes perfect sense. But here's where things start to change. As the engine gets hotter, every oil becomes thinner. The question is, how much protection does it have left? Because 0W20 starts out thinner, it also has less protection in reserve once the engine is fully hot. If your Honda spends its time in heavy traffic, extreme heat, long highway trips, or towing, that thinner oil film can leave critical engine parts with less protection. One of those parts is Honda's VTEC system, which relies on steady oil pressure to work properly. In demanding conditions, a higher viscosity oil, where Honda approves it, can provide a stronger oil film once the engine is up to temperature, helping the system operate more consistently over time. The same goes for the timing chain tensioner in Honda's K-Series and L-Series engines. It also depends on oil pressure. As the oil gets thinner under heat, oil pressure drops, the chain can develop slack, and over time that can lead to chain stretch. One of the first warning signs is that familiar cold start rattle many Honda owners hear for a second or two. Ignore it long enough, and a timing chain replacement can easily cost around $1,240. The J-Series V6 found in the Pilot, Odyssey, and Ridgeline has another challenge. These engines use Honda's VCM system, which shuts down 3 cylinders during light cruising to save fuel. Under high temperatures, thinner oil provides less ring lubrication during those cycles. Over time, ring seal weakens, oil consumption increases, and what starts as topping up a quart between oil changes can eventually turn into a repair approaching $2,800. So what's the takeaway? For newer Hondas in colder climates, 0W20 is an excellent choice. But if your Honda has high mileage, spends a lot of time in heavy traffic, extreme heat, or regularly works hard, that extra safety margin starts to disappear. And that's when a thicker approved oil can make more sense. 5W30, the protection choice for most Honda owners. So where does 5W30 fit in? For most Honda owners, it's the sweet spot. You still get excellent cold start performance, but once the engine reaches operating temperature, 5W30 has more protection in reserve, and that's where it really stands out. Heat is the biggest challenge for any engine oil. As temperatures rise, oil naturally becomes thinner. The difference is how well it continues protecting the engine under those conditions. Oil samples from Hondas that regularly run in high temperatures tell an interesting story. 5W30 holds its viscosity better throughout the service interval, wear metals stay lower, and the protective oil film remains stronger. Simply put, it has more protection left when the engine is working hard. I've seen this in the real world too. A 2018 Honda CR-V came into the shop with 112,000 miles, using about 1 quart of oil every 4,000 miles. We switched it to 5W30, same driver, same maintenance, same oil change interval. By the next service, oil consumption had dropped to less than half a quart. The thicker oil film was doing a better job sealing minor ring wear. The same benefit carries over to Honda's J-Series V6 engines with VCM. The stronger oil film provides better ring lubrication during cylinder deactivation, which can help reduce oil consumption as these engines accumulate mileage. Of course, there is a trade-off. You'll lose a small amount of fuel economy, about 2 to 3/10 of a mile per gallon. For most drivers, that's barely noticeable, and a small price to pay for the extra protection. For Hondas that spend their lives in warm climates, heavy traffic, or have more than 80,000 miles, 5W30 Full Synthetic offers the best balance of protection and everyday drivability. 5W40, serious protection for specific situations. Now let's talk about 5W40. A lot of Honda owners think thicker oil must protect better. That's only half the story. 5W40 is an excellent oil, but it was designed for extreme conditions, not everyday commuting. Think about a Ridgeline pulling a trailer in the middle of summer, or a fully loaded Pilot climbing long mountain grades. Under that kind of heat and load, 5W40 holds its viscosity better than 5W30. The oil film stays thicker around bearings and cam journals, giving the engine a bigger safety margin. The same applies to high-mileage engines that work hard. As internal clearances increase with age, the thicker oil film can help compensate for normal wear. I've recommended 5W40 on high-mileage J-Series engines with oil consumption, where it reduced the amount slipping past worn piston rings. But here's the catch. Those conditions don't describe most Honda owners. For everyday driving, 5W40 starts working against you. Because it's thicker, it takes longer to reach critical engine components during a cold start. If your Honda mostly does short trips, that's exactly when most engine wear happens. In that situation, 5W40 can create more wear during those first few seconds than the extra protection it provides later. You'll also lose a little fuel economy because the engine has to work harder to push the thicker oil. And before switching, always check your owner's manual. Not every Honda engine is designed for 5W40, and using a heavier oil outside the approved range can do more harm than good. So here's the bottom line. If you tow regularly, drive in extreme heat, or have a high-mileage engine that works hard, 5W40 can be the right choice. For everyone else, it's simply more oil than your Honda needs. The final answer. So which oil should you choose? If your Honda is under 80,000 miles, driven mostly on the highway, and you live in a moderate or cold climate, stick with 0W20. If it's over 80,000 miles, sees heavy traffic, hot weather, or regular stop-and-go driving, 5W30 is the better all-around choice. And if you tow, haul heavy loads, or constantly drive in extreme heat, then 5W40 is worth considering, as long as your engine is approved for it. No matter which viscosity you choose, one rule never changes. Use a high-quality full synthetic oil from a reputable brand that meets Honda's required API specification. The right oil isn't just what's written in the owner's manual. It's the oil that matches your mileage, your climate, and the way you actually drive. Now tell me in the comments, what Honda do you drive, how many miles are on it, and which oil are you running?